welcome to another new vlog. So this vlog you're joining me here in sunny Glasgow, traveling to London. Just want to share that like a vlog style. Done that mile so many times, it's just time for me to share it with you guys now. Before I go and start this journey, I always like to do a little safety check on the car. So for us to check the tires, lights, tire pressure, all other basic stuff, I guess. Getting inside my shed, it's like a mini DIY hardware store in here. Got all the necessary fluid in here, whatever a car needs, I guess. Screen wash, then oil, then you got this is very nice. Recommend you guys to use it on your windscreen, really helps on a rainy day. Also got this Harley Davidson style bicycle. What do you think of it, guys? Checking out the tire pressure. This should be alright. That's something I do anyway, like every 2 weeks. So this is very cool, pretty quick. Yeah, the tire pressure is pretty good. It's just 1 psi less. All tires are now checked. Time to fill this car up with some diesel. Now, as you know, with the hike of fuel price, the price of diesel per litre was £1.74.7. We already had fuel in the car. Still, we have done a full tank. At the end of the video, I will show you exactly how much it costed us to travel from Glasgow to London. Scottish Ridge Tesla, it's K20. So anything with S, you know, it's Scotland. That's where it was registered. We got about 407 miles to cover. Usually it takes anywhere between 6.5 hours to 7 hours. That all depends on traffic and the number of service break that you take. Then more times add up. Now the route that we will be taking is M74 from Glasgow. Then we get into A74, which is the same motorway route which then connects into England. At the English border, M6 starts. Now A74 and M6 are major cross-border routes between Scotland and England. Once we travel down south on M6, we then get on to A500 near Stoke-on-Trent. Then we get on to A50, which then lead us to M1 South. We will then travel on M1 South until we get on to A46 London, then into City Roads, then to Fulham. Guys, so here's the update. Happy Women's Day, so I've decided that my mom should drive today to celebrate the moment. So she's driving, which is good. Which, when you're heading towards the south, that's when the driving really gets worse. I mean, I do mean it, like hell of cameras, and I wouldn't say the best drivers down south. You see, select to stick with the speed limit, doing 70 miles per hour, M74 cruising. And the thing what I like about Scotland here is that people are well lane disciplined, so they overtake, they move back, overtake, move back. Now that's something it's very difficult to see down south, which I will show it to you later as we cruise along. Our 58 miles to the border, which means that's where Scotland ends, England starts. Probably one of my favorite view of M74. Who is inside the car? Well, it's me, my mom, she's driving. And then at the back, that's one of my family friends visiting us here in the UK. He have come all the way from Italy. Where? Vicenza. You say hello in Italy?
Ciao.
Ciao, yeah. Ciao guys. So all my Italian viewers, ciao to you from here in Scotland. I'm on M74 still, coming up to the border as you can see. And yeah. Mama, how's the drive?
Yes, it's really amazing. Very nice weather. We are going towards London.
We'll be taking over soon, so no more stress for me, because when she drives it becomes a stress for me. You can't always trust women drivers, can you? Closing up to English borders, 35 miles. And yeah, I mean, still the road's empty. straight on M6. So what that means is we on A74 now, as you can see, or as you know. So that's gonna turn into M6. So it's basically same road, just a different name and a different country. It's going to be about now.
Go straight on onto M6.
That's right. Can you see that? Welcome to England, Cumbria. There we go. In. That's the border, guys. Wonderful.
Go straight on to M6 south.
So we gotta stay on this for a good 1 hour 56 minutes, as you heard from Waze, and yeah, it's gonna be about 126 miles. Yeah. Coming up to this rest area that's called Todd Hill, one of my favorite basically. So you get in straight out, so you're not going round and about and all that stuff. So in and out straight, and this is what I like about these services. Guys, so we stopped at the service now, and I will be taking over at so it's me now driving the car. We are 20 miles from where we left, where I started actually driving this, and yeah, we're still north, coming up to Lake District. This is actually one of my favorite services, you know. Let's stop here actually. Guys, so yeah, you're joining me in this service. Tebay, Toby, whatever that is name is, I'll just put a link there. And yeah, defo it's one of my favorite services, and it got that farm shop style look to it.
The service station sits in Cumbria, surrounded by farmland, in a county that has 6 times more sheep than residents.
This motorway service station is actually owned by a Cambrian farming family, which was opened shortly after the M6 was built in 1972. Now this service station got more like classic style farm shop that brings on the finest food, crafts and clothing from the locality and its surrounding area. This service station was also featured in Channel 4 documentary in Series 1 Episode 4. For me, this is an epic rest stop to enjoy some great landscape of the Lake District, which is nearby while I'm resting. I will highly recommend you guys to stop here at the services if you're traveling down on this route. I like this. Very nice. So yeah, I'm just relaxing. I'll just continue with our journey shortly. Before that, let me just get a bit of sun. You know what, this place is in the UK where it's absolutely beautiful. It's just the weather that kind of kills it, you know, and that's what you gotta do. When the weather's good, you gotta come outside and enjoy your bits. So we are back on the road again on M6, just enjoying the view and just driving down to south. So that's Preston on the left, that's where we are now. Yeah. So I'm on M6 coming up to Manchester. Typical road work. I don't know how long this road work's going on for. I mean, most time I travel here, I never see somebody actually working there, like which you can see there. But I guess eventually they would get there. 50 miles an hour, loving it. Now this road work actually gets me to this point, which I've actually seen on Grand Tour, where Jeremy Clarkson was saying,
I'm telling you, in Britain we're doomed.
That China...
In 1988, China had no motorways at all. And now, 30 years later, it has 84,000 miles of them. That's more than any other country in the world.
This is what UK needs to do, honestly. You got to follow that strategy where you get job done just like that. Not like just leave things and put average cameras and stuff like that. This is ridiculous. I mean, I get it, like, you would want people to slow down when people work. That's fair. But now nobody's working. I mean, 50 miles an hour, are you kidding me? But I guess It is what it is. I'm doing 50, but people clearly don't want to stick with speed limits. I mean, just look at it yourself. We are about 200 miles away, 3 hours 40 minutes from our destination in London, which is Fulham. Right guys, so just to update, we passed Manchester, just stopped at this services that's called Cunard Ford. Got some Burger King, just a bit drink and fries. Nearly to London, but and if you can see it, it's about 3.5 hours, 180 miles, 89 miles. As you know, as we close up to London, the traffic's gonna get worse. There will be roadwork on M6, casual M6 stuff, I guess. There's an accident ahead, just doing 40 miles an hour. That's the recommended speed at the moment, which you can see here. And clearly, there's a big, massive red arrow on the other two lane, and it clearly says don't use those two lane. And guess what people are doing? Exactly doing the opposite of what it says. Typical south of England, I guess, right? Look at it. Look at this. So that lane is now all red. They're all gonna cut in and push it. Just got to London, 10 miles to the destination, which is Fulham. Done about 390 miles, on average 60 miles to the gallon, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, overall the car did pretty well. Filling up, as you can see, 18 quid. The fuel price now, we're looking at 174.9. 50 quid, goodness gracious. 52, 55 quid, 56. I want to get it cool. My lord. So for full tank, it costed us £59.14. That's how much it actually costed us from Glasgow to London in a 1.5 litre diesel in Renault Clio. Before the rise of this fuel price, normally it would have been costing me about £40 to £45-ish to travel the same distance. Guys, so that's all I got to show you for today. I'm a bit tired, of course. Driving to London, it can be a nightmare. So thank you very much for watching this vlog. As always, give it a little thumbs up, like, comment, share, all that thing, and I'll see you for next time. Goodbye.